It's a gorgeous day for a parade in Honolulu, Hawaii. So aloha, everyone, and welcome to the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade. I'm Russell Shimoka.
And I'm Kim Janala. Thank you for joining us. It is truly a special day here down in downtown Honolulu. And we want to mention that not only are we bringing this parade to you today here in Hawaii, but it's also going to be broadcast across the mainland as well. So we are sharing the aloha with the rest of the United States, and this is a very special time for all of us.
Yeah, for the first time. And for those of you living here and you don't know the route, the King Kamehameha Day Parade starts at the the Kamehameha statue on King Street. It winds down through our location here on Punch Bowl, takes a left turn on Ala Moana Boulevard, down past the Ala Moana Park, and onto Kalakaua Avenue, and ends up at Kapiolani Park. It's a beautiful day for a parade. We have people lined up along Punch Bowl Street, and we're glad to bring this to you.
And if you'd like to come down and join us, we are here at the intersection of Punch Bowl and Pohukaina, and the good news is the traffic's not too bad getting out here. It's pretty nice, and there are still lots of good seats available here along roadside before the parade gets to this area. Now, we also would like to take a moment to thank some very, very special people who have enabled us to make this parade possible.
Well, you mentioned about being broadcast on the mainland. This is the first time for that. We'd like to thank the Hawaii State Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism. Without them, they've put up some money to make this possible for the broadcast on the mainland.
Also, Hawaiian Airlines and the James Campbell Estate. And then another very unique story coming from Gruninger Tours of Indiana.
3 years ago, the legislature cut funding for this event, and over the past 5 years, Gruninger Tours of Indiana has put up the money to help bring this parade here to the people of Hawaii, so we'd like to say mahalo to those people there in Indiana.
We sure would, and also to the State of Hawaii Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism.
Yes. Another person we'd like to say mahalo to is a person who has made this parade sort of her life for the past 26 years. She is a program specialist. That's all she does, is she does this parade, and she does it very well. She'll be bringing you the commentary throughout the parade, and that's Keahi Allen.
And she carries on the legacy of King Kamehameha, who this parade is in honor of course. And Keahi will be joined by someone who is well known here in Hawaii. He is a language instructor, an award-winning kumu which is a hula instructor, and also an award-winning musician, and that's Keali'i Raichel.
Take it, you two.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Ano ai na aumakua na kupuna na makua na opio mai kala piina kala I hae ahiki kala velo I lehua. Greetings to all of our ancestors, to our kupuna, and to our parents, and to our children, and also everybody in between, from the rising of the sun at the gates of Hae all the way to the streaming of the sun in Lehua.
We're going to give a little bit of history to our visitors and to our people that are on the mainland to let them know about Kamehameha and why he is important to us in our culture. This holiday was created in 1871 by his grandson, Kamehameha V. On December 22nd, he issued a proclamation that would designate June 11th of every year to be a holiday to honor Kamehameha the Great.
And I think people are under the impression that it's his birthday.
No. And the other thing we have to correct here, because there was a little faux pas in the beginning, it's not Can. He's not a benevolent Chinese man.
It's Kamehameha.
Exactly. So today we're going to see a lot of floats. We're going to see some beautiful horses. We're going to see some beautiful leis on those horses. And we're going to see a little bit of our history come alive.
And you know, Keahi, for me, this is the first time in many, many years that I've actually been able to physically sit down and watch the Kamehameha Day Parade. Usually we watch it on TV, or, you know, us evil entertainers, we're up late at night, and we don't ever get up before 12 noon. So this is quite an honor for me. Thank you for inviting us.
My pleasure, and the pleasure of all of those watching today. We have our great Keali'i Raichel. Hey, Russell, want to take it from now?
Thank you, Keahi. We'd like to say that there are 67 units marching in this parade.
I know, and they've already started down by the statue. We're waiting for them to arrive in this area. Should be just a few minutes. That's going to include bands and floats and beauty queens. We even have one marching band here all the way from Pennsylvania.
And we have a very special story tied into that. But first, let's show you some of the behind-the-scenes work that went into putting on this parade on a gorgeous day here in Honolulu. And that would be the flower lei making.
Now, what happens is each year in preparation for this parade, folks from all over the state start gathering flora and fauna for their floats, for their lei, for everything for the festivity. And there you see folks stringing lei in preparation for the draping of the statue downtown, which is really an incredible sight.
And we have some pictures of that. It's an annual event, and it's an event that is supported by many, many different organizations that put on that certain event. It's not only just draping the lei on the Kamehameha statue, but it's also a festival, too. There's halal that join in on the celebration, and we have some videotape of the draping of the statue there on King Street to honor King Kamehameha, the person who we are honoring here today with this. And there it is.
Isn't that incredible?
It's a beautiful sight. If you've never seen it down there live, you might want to make it down there next year because it's just a great event.
Now, maybe Keahi can give us some insight into how many lei are actually draped over the statue, but I know that going down there downtown and watching them prepare it, it seemed like for as far as the eye could see, you could see plumeria, and it was something very unique to Hawaii, of course.
Well, I understand that they had more than 20,000 blossoms to string.
Wow.
And that was, a lot of it was donated by people who just sort of drove by and dropped off flowers from their trees. And we like that because they feel a part of the festival, and we want everybody to feel a part of it.
About how many folks come down to prepare that each year?
Well, we have the Ahahui Ka'ahumanu ladies, and there's maybe about 20 of them. And anybody else who wants to volunteer to string is invited to come.
And we can't forget our good friends over at the Honolulu Fire Department that help with their ladder truck to put the lei on top of the statue.
They do that from a cherry picker?
Yes.
Is that how they do that?
It's the ladder company, and that's Station 9.
Oh, Station 9.
Station 9.
Perfect.
Perfect. Right. Well, we're waiting for the start of the parade. As we said, it'll come right down here on Punch Bowl. And if you haven't made your plans to come on down, have you made your plans to come down here? There's plenty of room, plenty of shade, I guess, along the side of the road.
Yeah, and one other thing that we want to mention to you, too, is that part of the parade here, and something that we're familiar with in Hawaii, but maybe new to folks on the mainland, are the pa'u units. The pa'u riders are gorgeously decorated horses and riders. And Keahi, can you give us a little bit of information on that, too?
The pa'u rider is historical to us and very unique to us. It really started off as a dust cover garment for the ladies because our women of old learned to ride on a Western saddle and an English saddle and not side saddle. So they needed something to cover their garments because they love to race. So this is an innovative garment made of 12 yards of material that's fastened at the waist to form a culotte, and a capelet goes over it. And it's now evolved into a very unique parade costume.
And we're going to see many pa'u riders.
And they will be judged today as well. Some of the things that they'll be judged on as they come down in the parade?
Their riding ability, their coordination as a unit together, the way they address the audience here. There's many other things that they're judged on.
And, of course, there's always the variable of whether or not your horse completely cooperates with you as you're riding, too. But most of these are pretty well trained, so...
There was an event last night over at the Hawaii Convention Center. In fact, it's the first time in many years, since 1938, that a floral sea parade flowed down the Alawai Canal. And it was very beautiful. It was in conjunction with the opening of the Hawaii Convention Center.
It was an incredible sight coming down the Alawai Canal. You can see a float. It was basically a royal pageant that we had happening there.
And Keali'i, you were part of that. What was that like last night?
That was like stepping back into time and having to relearn again our protocol it was one of the most memorable things that we've ever participated in, and we are thankful again because it's not very often that we get a chance to practice our protocol with our Polynesian cousins.
Do you think this is something that will happen again and again as the convention center? You know, we have many tourists that come through there, and they will, they'll be on the rooftop. Do you think this will happen again?
Well, that remains to be seen.
It was very nice. It was very special.
We had a good time.
Can you tell us, Kelly, we can hear you chanting a little bit about what you were chanting about last night.
Well, that chant is a Maui chant, and it talks about the reddish yellow rain from a place called Pi'iholo, that's near Makawao. And it's one of our favorite chants, and it's always proper for a halau, whichever island they come from, to definitely do a mele of their own island. It's like a bragging chant. We come from here, and this is what we're known for. That kind of thing. So that's very important for us.
And he does it so well.
It was very special. And we'd like to say for the folks of viewing on the mainland that the Hawaii Convention Center is open. It's open for business.
Come visit us.
So if you have a convention, please book it. They have about 60 conventions already booked all the way to the year 2010.
Yep.
But we'd certainly like some more. So come on down and visit us.
We sure would. Well, this parade is full of wonderful stories, a lot of special moments we'll be sharing with you over the next hour and a half. We'll join you. We'll be back in just a moment.
Airlines is proud to be a sponsor of the King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade. It's all part of our commitment to further and expand awareness of the Hawaiian culture.
Meet Hal. He flies Hawaiian Airlines to the mainland, and with one round trip, Hal earns enough Hawaiian miles to get one free inter-island flight. Hal's twin brother Al flies a different airline that doesn't go to the mainland. Hal, Al, Hal, Al, Hal, Al, Hal, Al. Oh, look, there's Al waving Hal a fond aloha. Hawaiian Airlines, wings of the islands.
In 1859, the first steps to bring modern medicine to Hawaii were taken by King Kamehameha IV and the young Queen Emma. To realize their vision, they built the Queen's Hospital, an oasis of healing. Over the years, we've grown to become the largest, most progressive medical center in the Pacific Basin, the Queen's Medical Center, serving 6 generations of island families.
And welcome back to the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade. I'm Russell Shimoka.
And I'm Kim Janales. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. We'd like to talk about the theme of this parade. And for that, let's go to our commentator, Keahi Allen. Keahi?
I'm going to let Kelly pronounce the theme.
Ahela? Ahela?
Malama Olokino. That's terrible. Here we go.
Oh, Malama Olokino ko Hawaii. To your good health, Hawaii.
Well, we chose this theme because there are a lot of health issues that Hawaiians need to address, and we thought that we would call attention to that. And even our Grand Marshal this year has a lot to do with our health, our Hawaiian health, and we'll talk about it when we get down on her portion.
Also, what folks may not realize is that Hawaii has actually been recognized as one of the healthiest states in the United States. And of course, it's because we have this wonderful weather all year round to go out and exercise and stay fit, and probably has something to do with the tremendous amount of aloha spirit here as well.
Exactly. And wow. They came by awfully fast, didn't they?
Honolulu Police Department is a sign that the parade is not far from us. It has already begun down at King and Richard Streets, and we're just a few blocks from there, waiting for the arrival of the first, which is the police solo bikes, which we see now, and then we will see a mounted unit from the state, and we're looking forward to that just around the corner.
Some of the things that also happened behind the scenes was the preparations of the many, many floats that you will see here today. So we have some videotape of that, and it takes place all over these islands. And it's a beautiful event. It's not only just preparing the floats for today, but it's a celebration. and the people that come down there to help put these floats together, they're also celebrating the meaning behind what this parade is all about.
And as we mentioned earlier, there are 67 units total that will be coming down this road as a part of the parade over the next hour and a half. And one thing that I wondered, that I thought maybe we might ask Keahi and Keali'i a little bit about is the weeks leading up to the parade, there are rituals that are involved in gathering the flora and fauna for these floats and for the riding units. And can you tell us a little bit about how that comes together?
Well, I think the rituals would pertain mostly to native plants, such as palapalai, such as lauae, such as ki. And in Hawaiian tradition, we have to make sure that when we enter the forest that we ask for permission from the different deities, because it is our tradition that when we pick these flowers and these ferns, that we are picking the body parts, the kino lau of different deities. And so even though we may be still Christian today, we still recognize the importance of having to bring these traditions back and to practice them on a daily basis, or at least whenever we go into the forest, and bring that back to our people.
That's just proper respect.
Right. And
protocol.
Many halau practice this.
Exactly.
And if you ever have the opportunity to go with a halau or a hula group into the forest to gather, this is a very moving spiritual experience as they hike through, gathering everything and chanting the whole time. It's really wonderful.
And there was some concern just a few weeks ago, I mean, with Lay Day and with graduations, and now with the King Kamehameha Floral Parade, is that there was a scarcity of flowers there, and there was some concern that people might be over-picking flowers there. So there is a great respect that goes on here. It's like Keali'i says, they ask for permission. It's part of the heritage. It's part of the culture of the Hawaiian people to do that and to respect not only the Hawaiian culture, but also respect the flowers as well.
Well, part of that concern came really because El Nino has affected us here in Hawaii over the past 12 months. We've had a drought, and so we've had a shortage of mailele and some of the other special flowers that we have here on the islands. But it seems like you won't notice that as the parade goes by. There won't seem like a shortage of anything, and everyone has been very careful about that.
Let's talk a little bit of what we're going to do. Keahi and Keali'i will be commentating on the many floats and the marching units and giving you some of the history behind those. We'll be roaming the streets here, up and down the streets, and looking for interesting stories along the way, talking to some of the participants in this parade, and talking to the people just hanging out in the streets, watching the parade just like you and me.
Okay, we're going to toss it back over to Keahi right now because we see the parade coming up just behind us.
In my ear here, I was told we should talk about long Hawaiian names. So I'll give you a sample of a long Hawaiian name. Keahi lapalapi kaveku olunalilo.
I give you one.
Okay.
My full name. Keali'i nani ai moku o kalani.
See, we have beautiful Hawaiian names.
Yeah.
Mine means the leaping flames of the highest summit.
And mine means the handsome chief who rules over the heavenly land.
Oh, and it's both correct for both of us.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Okay, Russell?
Okay, we see the police unit coming up on the bike patrol, and just behind them we see the first color guard arriving behind them as well. Boy, I tell you, I talk a lot about weather, of course, because it's part of my job, but you could not ask for a more perfect day for a parade today.
You know, you were talking a little bit of how it might reach up to 90 degrees, and we have a little bit of a cloud cover, which is good because we're out here.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. No excuse for you not to come down and enjoy us.
Exactly. Do you have any long Hawaiian names that you'd like to take a stab at?
Oh, boy, I wish, but no. No.
Neither do I.
The longest one I've tackled is one of Keali'i's favorite songs, which would be Kawai Punahele. I can say that. I got that one down. One of my favorite
All right,
songs.
we're going to just step aside here because we see Honolulu's finest, the folks from the Honolulu Police Department, the motorcycle mounted unit, and they are the signal for the start of the parade.
Officers of the Traffic Control Division leads this morning at 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade under the leadership of Lieutenant Alfredo Torco. Two separate units will divide the responsibility of leading the parade. Mahalo to Lieutenant Torco for his help in facilitating this effort. Honolulu's finest, the men in blue, are proud to honor Kamehameha this morning.
Yeah. For the 18th consecutive year, Ocean Papayano Kao'ili carries the banner heralding the start of the 82nd annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade. An accomplished musician, he is a Na Hoku Hano Hano Award winner and a proud dad of 3 daughters and a son. Ocean is a graduate of the Kamehameha School, class of 1979.
And he's been riding in this parade before he graduated in high school, always at this position of carrying the banner that states that this is the King Kamehameha Celebration Parade.
And Keahi, I went to school with Ocean Kauili.
Did you really?
Good to see you, Ocean. How you doing, brother? He was just, he's speaking about it's a reunion year, yes, for the class of 1978. How are you doing?
Fine, fine.
You've been doing this such a long time.
I just heard 18 years. If not, I would have never known.
I can remember you doing it for such a long time, and you look great today. Mahalo and aloha.
Handsome Hawaiian boy. Man, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Kukanani.
We won't stay long.
The theme banner is carried by Chad Mahuka and Kekai Kamakavivo Ole.
And Keahi, you mentioned handsome. We have quite a float arriving behind them.
Oh, you like those guys, huh? Members of the United States Pacific Command Joint Services Color Guard represent the men and women of the military station here in Hawaii. The flags are carried by members of the military, with the senior service, the Army, in the place of honor and carrying the national colors. Other members of the Color Guard are from the Marine Corps, the Navy, the Air Force, and the National Guard. The Color Guard performs at more than 90 activities annually, including parades, military services, and civilian ceremonies. We thank the military for their participation.
One of 10 children, Jeremiah Keolo Kalani Kalama, portrays King Kamehameha the Great today. A graduate of Kailua High School, he is employed at Amaran International as a heavy equipment operator and a castle hospital. Married and the father of 2 children, he is an active member of the Bobby Sox League coaching staff, has assisted with ISO games, and is a proponent of physical fitness and working out regularly at the gym. Jerry is also an active member of Kamakua Mauloa Church. Alan Mahuka, our counselor, has organized the King's Court for more than 10 years, and he is seen here serving as the King's advisor. Other members include Kili'i Akana, Dodd Apau, Tyson Chun, Raul Kaleo, Curtis Keoho, Derek Mahena, Aukai Maluo, Danny Matthews, John Naiole, Hono Samuela, and Richard Kialakai, with Kumuhula Camille Collins from Waimea, Hawaii.
Governor Benjamin Cayetano and Mrs. Cayetano ride in the King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade in honor of our Mo'i. Governor Cayetano is a strong supporter of good health and proper eating habits and has been very interested in the Waianae Diet Program and participated in a program like it for his staff and community leaders. The governor and Mrs. Cayetano share in our message to our people of the theme of your good health, Hawaii.
And we'd like to say aloha to the governor. Hello, Vicky. Aloha, Governor. How are you?
This is a great day. It's nice and cool, and the sun is shining, and the skies are clear, and the people are really nice.
I'd like to also say that this is the first time that this parade will be seen on the mainland, thanks to the DBED money that was given to our station to help promote tourism.
Well, I don't know if they're going to show this interview, but to the folks on the mainland, come visit us in Hawaii. We need you.
I have a question to ask of our First Lady. This is your first parade. Do you have your parade waved down?
Actually, I was here last year.
You are?
Yes, I just come back and then I participated. So this is just a great.
So you're an expert at it then.
I tried.
Let's see that wave.
Let's see it. Perfect.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Vicky. Have a nice day.
Volunteer members of the Hawaii National Guard are wearing the uniforms that are exact replicas of King Kalakaaua's Royal Guard. Each member of this unique unit is of Hawaiian ancestry, and in November the unit will celebrate its 34th anniversary. of this modern Royal Guard. This unit has the distinction of having marched in no less than 4 presidential parades in Washington, D.C. Kapena Moku Randall Lum is in command of the unit.
Jeremy Harris, Mayor of the City and County of Honolulu, and Mrs. Harris ride this morning to honor Kamehameha. We thank Mayor Harris for the spirit of cooperation demonstrated by the number of city and county departments we worked with in order to stage today's parade.
And this is true. We staged with so many different city and county units, and we really thank them for their cooperation with us.
Aloha. Aloha, Jeremy and Mrs. Harris. Aloha. How are you? Great day for a parade.
A beautiful day and a beautiful parade. I think this is the best we've ever had.
A few clouds, so it's not too hot for everyone. No rain, thank goodness.
Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye. Aloha.
And of course, parades really are about the thrill in the eyes of the children, and we just joined a couple of kids who are very excited down here about the parade and watching alongside with them. What do you see here? Oh, he's going to get shy on us now. We'll come back to him a little later.
The Royal Hawaiian Band, established by King Kamehameha III in 1836, is a symbol of Hawaii's rich monarchical past and adaptive musical history. The band represents the spirit and conscience of the grand ancestral age in Hawaii. Let's give a listen to the Royal Hawaiian Band.
Claire Ku'ulei Hughes is the chief of the Health Promotion and Education branch at the Department of Health. She was selected for this honor for her involvement in Hawaiian health issues. She holds a Master of Science degree in nutrition and is completing her doctorate in public health at the University of Hawaii. She's a graduate of the Kamehameha Schools for Girls, and she is the mother of 2 and the grandmother of 1. Claire is the co-founder of the Wai'anae Diet Program and has co-authored with Dr. Terry Shintani the Wai'anae Diet Book of Hawaiian Health. She's a life member of the Hawaiian Civic Club of Honolulu and Hui Hanai, an auxiliary of the Queen Liliuokalani Children's Center. She has served on the Committee for Minority Populations of the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute on the Low Literacy and Ethnic Group Nutrition Education Project of the National Cancer Institute.
And as you can see and hear, the parade is well underway, and we'll have more of the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade
Coming up
right after these messages.
right after this.
The 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade is made possible in part by the State of Hawaii, Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism.
It's so nice to see familiar faces out in the crowd. It's so nice to see friends of mine enjoying themselves. Everybody get happy. We can work it out. We are friends, friends. We are friends.
We keep Hawaii green with waving fields of sugarcane. We grow the finest coffee on Kauai and sweeten it too. We steer ships at sea and load containers on wheels. We build communities of people. We are a family of companies and a company of families. Alexander and Baldwin, serving Hawaii since 1870.
V.
And we're back to the 82nd annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade. Kiahi Allen, take it away.
The Royal Order of Kamehameha was founded in 1865 by His Majesty King Kamehameha V and named after his grandfather, Kamehameha the Great. Since the beginning, the noble order has been headed by the sovereign of Hawaii. After the overthrow of Queen Liliuokalani in 1893, the order stayed underground until 1903, when Prince Jonah Kuhio Kalanianaoli revised the order. Seen here are members of the order: Lionel Nauni Jr., Ted Mokiao, Henry Kaapana, Fred Cachola, Bill Souza. Oh, and there's Leighton Steu, who is our chairman of the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission. The vehicles are decorated with anthuriums, torch gingers, bird of paradise, baby's breath, tea leaf, various medicinal native Hawaiian plants such as kalo, aloe. Now that word is not Hawaiian.
Aloe.
Yes.
Aloe.
Aloe, but that's okay. Uala, kukui, and noni.
Oh, kanani, eh?
And then we have they're followed by the auxiliary order.
Kiahi, it's a wonder. They found how many red convertibles here? Looks like about 20 red convertibles.
Well, obvious, Avis gave them a lot, huh?
There are no red convertibles in the state of Hawaii to rent.
Nope, they got them all.
They got them all right here.
Hello, Mike. Our Pa'u Marshal is next. Banner Page, Kahoa, Akaka, Pa'u Marshal Allen, Kaleolani Silva. Attendants are Sherry Ann Silva Hewitt and Dawn Alapa'i. Escorts are Gordon Nakagawa, Gary Alapa'i, and Jonathan Silva. A resident of Windward, Oahu, 50-year-old Alan Kaleolani Silva was selected to serve as the 1998 Pa'u Marshal. A graduate of the class of 1966 at the Kamehameha schools, he has been a Honolulu police officer with 29 years of distinguished service. Alan is the father of 4 children and 4 grandchildren. He has ridden in several King Kamehameha celebration parades over the years and is involved in ranching and raising horses on his ranch in Waimanalo. Lei of Ilima, Huakinikini, Akulikuli are worn by the riders. The horse and adornments are of straw flowers, a'ali'i, cypress. Okay, help me with this word. It's a funny one. Helichrysum.
I think so.
Something like that. And tea leaf.
Give me the Hawaiian ones.
Yeah, how's that kind of word?
Oh, the colors are so beautiful. The leis are absolutely gorgeous. Banner page is Gary Keaweaiko, Pa'u Queen Lenohea Apo, attendants Mary Ann Ho, Sean Hiroda Chi, and Mary Ann Mata. Escort James Perry. An award-winning equestrian, Lenohea Apo has ridden in more than 20 parades as a Pa'u rider, an active mother of 3 and grandmother of 1 child. She has participated in the Aloha Festival Parade, the Fiesta Bowl Parade in Phoenix, Arizona, and in more than 12 King Kamehameha celebration parades. Lenohea is a public relations consultant and is employed at Valid Source.
And all of our riders are so graceful. What a wonderful representation of the state of Hawaii.
And the folks getting the biggest hand are the people who are the cleanup crew, the scoopers. Aloha, bro.
All right.
How you doing so far?
It's a dirty job, but someone has to do it, right?
Darren, it's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it.
How did they talk you into doing this today?
Actually, the queen is my auntie and volunteer for a ride.
For a good plate lunch later.
Oh, guarantee.
Well, good. Good. I know you have a lot of work ahead of you.
Hurry up. We don't want to leave anything behind.
You know,
there it is.
That's how
Here he goes.
When
you
auntie
missed the
says,
spot.
you gotta go.
The Ahahui Ka'ahumanu was first established on August 29, 1864 by Princess Victoria Kamamalu, Chiefess Lydia Kamehameha Dominus, and the Bernice Hawaii Bishop, out of a deep concern for the people of Hawaii, trying to survive in overwhelming Western culture. After its reinstatement in 1905, the Ahahui Ka'ahumanu has upheld its objectives of caring for the sick members and providing for their burials accordingly. There are 10 active chapters on 5 islands with approximately 400 members. The Ahahui Ka'ahumanu members can be distinguished by their official regalia of a black holopu, holomu'u or mu'umu'u, yellow feather lei, Ka'ahumanu ribbon, black hat, gloves, stockings, shoes, and a black palawa or gold jewelry.
In keeping with this year's theme, Malama Lakino ko Hawaii, the Ahahui Ka'ahumanu has chosen to adorn their vehicles with different la'au, or herbal medicine. In the first car rides President Mary Ann Hutchinson. Her car features la'au of ava, olena, bamboo, popolo, salt, a coconut bowl, tea leaf, lawa'e, and lei flowers of ilima representing Oahu, one of the 5 islands that Ahahui Ka'ahumanu has established here in Hawaii.
The trolley of the Ahahui Ka'ahumanu is a sight to behold, with its beautiful logo and leis representing the 5 islands that have chapters entwined with them, the many different la'au of Hawaii. The Ahahui Ka'ahumanu's pride in their unity and their organization is shown in their clothes. 28 beautiful ladies in full regalia are joined by a kauha, a doctor, and the kahuma'i, a nurse, representing the generation of today. The 360 plumeria leis draped on the trolley. Wow, is that really 360 leis? Symbolize the 360 charter members. We thank the lovely women of Hawaii for adding such elegance to our parade. You know, there was something else that took place in our city.
What?
Last night, besides us on the Aloi.
Had plenty of things going on, yeah?
Yeah, all kinds, but one of them was the selection of Miss Hawaii.
No kidding.
Exactly.
Oh.
And pictured here this morning, Miss Hawaii is Jennifer Hera. Jennifer is a junior at Hawaii Pacific University. She wants to obtain a Bachelor of Arts in Education and a minor in Communication. She wants to someday be a successful primary grade school teacher. She's from the island of Lanai. Also.
Wonderful, and we'd like to welcome you and say congratulations. You were just crowned last night.
Yes, I was. Thank you very much.
Is this your first event then, and how does it feel?
I'm a little tired. It's been exhausting. It's been a full night, and I'm just very excited for what's ahead for me.
Is this the first time that a woman from Lanai has been crowned Miss Hawaii?
Very first time.
Well, congratulations. Have a good day.
And Kim, that is somebody who is going to learn how to wave.
You got it.
If she doesn't know how to wave before this parade, she is after the parade.
The muscles in her arms will become very strong.
Aloha and congratulations.
She won the swimsuit division too last night.
Joan F. Lindsay and her dance studio shows us the age-old local tradition of backyard get-togethers. This unique ritual of admiring each other's gardens with its beautiful trees, ferns, and flowers encourages us to visit, tell stories, kuka, and enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. Joan Lindsay, a member of the Pearl Harbor Hawaiian Civic Club, believes in loving what you do and doing the best job that you can. This helps in building one's self-confidence, thereby growing into a caring person who is always willing to share. Mahalo, Joan, for all that you do at your studio.
Well, the parade is well underway. It's a gorgeous day. Wish you could come down and see us, and we'll have more of the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade right after these messages.
Stick around. We'll be back.
The 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade is brought to you by Hawaii, the Islands of Aloha. For a free travel planner, call 1-800-GO-HAWAII.
Legend tells us each Hawaiian island was a child of the gods, born of fire, and nurtured in the spirit of aloha. The first was Kauai. Then came Oahu. Maui magically appeared. Then Molokai. Quietly came the night. And finally the Big Island, still growing. The island of Aloha.
The Pa'u unit of the island of Hawaii, banner page Ikaika Victor. Princess Kahikulani Ballas Santos, attendants Joanne Kupuni Ballas, Selena Ka'ai Kamana, Miley Grady. Escorts Robert Ribeiro and Timothy Mark Chun. Kahikulani Ballas Santos is the daughter of Raymond and Roxy DeCanto Ballas. She's a flight attendant with Hawaiian Airlines. She also says aloha to her hula sisters in Tokyo, Japan. Hello, mehana o kala. Her leis are of red, white, burgundy, vilisi, maile, likole hua, tea leaves, red and pink torch gingers, bird of paradise, red, pink, and obake, and thuriums, popcorn orchids, and crotons. Humu humu papa, le poi poi, and vili making techniques have been used to create these leis.
Hawaii's current reigning Mrs. Hawaii is lovely Auli'i Chung. Auli'i brought home top honors at the Mrs. America pageant in overall best state costume, which she helped design and make. She is currently a flight attendant for United Airlines, and when not flying, she is helping out preventing child abuse Hawaii as their celebrity spokesperson. Auli'i is married to local actor entertainer Esmond Chung, and they have 2 sons.
Michelle Nagatani is the reigning Miss Hawaiian Islands. She went on to compete in the Miss South Pacific pageant held in New Zealand and placed 3rd runner-up. Michelle teaches at Mililani'uka Elementary School and is working toward a master's degree in teaching. Also a professional hula dancer specializing in Tahitian dance, Michelle took 1st place in the Tahitian Dance Competition Festival on Kauai. She will soon be performing at Disney World in Florida.
A special mahalo to BMW Hawaii for sponsoring the vehicles for our lovely ladies.
Kamehameha Alumni Association, Oahu Region President Roy Benham, class of 1941, introduces the Alumni Association's float, which salutes the art of the hula. Hula no ko'ola kino. Hula for your healthy body. The outstanding planning leadership of our president has made this float a reality. Carrying the banner is Kehau Maluo, class of 1996, and Wainani Hansen, class of 1999. Our dancers are Kehau Enos, class of 91, Miss Aloha Hula 97, Kamulani McDonald, a senior at Kamehameha, and Makanani Akiona, a 7th grader at Kamehameha, from Halau Mohala Ilima.
Yeehaw! And as we mentioned before, this is Alumni Week for the Kamehameha School. So it's a very special day and a very special week for all the graduates of the Kamehameha schools.
Banner page Gilbert Tevis, Princess Luca, Prince Ramos make up part of the unit of the island of Maui. Oh, I should have you do this. This is Maui for you.
Oh, okay. Banner page Gilbert Tevis, Princess Ruth Luca, Prince Ramos, attendants Laval, Leolani Ramos Diaz, Chantel Kaheo Kalani, Ramos Lolotai, and Bonnie Lealoha Neal. Escorts are Philip Kaneaukai Palaika, Neil and Donato Kulea Loperfido. Hau'olilaha now to our Princess Luca, who is very honored to be celebrating her birthday by riding today. Hau'olilaha now. Our princess, who is looking forward to celebrating her 33rd wedding anniversary in October, is very happily married to Sixto Ramos Jr.
Back again for their 6th year in a row is none other than the Nubian pageant system. The Nubian pageant family is owned and produced by Terry and George Rainey of Honolulu. Riding in their first vehicle is Mrs. Nubian Hawaii, Kia Falk, and accompanying her is Miss Nubian Hawaii. Wanda Dix is Miss Nubian Hawaii. Following is Miss Teen Nubian Hawaii, Teresa Rivers, and Mr. Nubian Hawaii, Robert Adams.
We have a lot of stories associated with this parade, and one of the ones that we're going to be bringing you shortly is one that will surely warm your heart. It has to do with a special child who traveled all the way from Pennsylvania to be with us for the parade. She's part of the Make-A-Wish organization, and we'll tell you why her story is special in just a moment.
Joining us today is the Aloha Preservation Association, a nonprofit organization whose purpose is to promote and preserve the Aloha spirit. Driving the vehicle today is President and Founder Mr. Lloyd Leroux. Accompanying him are two members of the association, Marlene and Contessa.
I am joined just to my right by a very excited 6-year-old, Talia Seidman, who came all the way from Pennsylvania to be with us. Tell us why it was special for you to be here today. What did you want to see in this parade?
My sister.
Your sister is marching in which marching band today?
The King Kamehameha Pensbury.
The Pensbury Marching Band from Pennsylvania, and you flew all the way here because she's part of the Make-A-Wish organization, and it was her wish to see her sister march in this parade today. That's an incredible thought for you.
Mm-hmm.
What does she play?
Blue.
And where will she be? You got to let us know when you see her coming down the road. I saw you clapping. You were excited to hear the band.
I think she I don't know where she's at.
Okay, well, we'll keep an eye out.
But I think she's next to one that hit the roof.
She is. Okay, you let us know when you see her, okay?
What's her name? Kim, can you ask her what's her name?
Your sister's name?
Seema.
Seema Seidman.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll join the band now, and we'll come back to you in a moment, Talia. Welcome to Hawaii.
The Pennsbury High School Marching Band is made of 140 musicians and 45 band front personnel. The group is under the direction of Mr. Michael Groffman. Pennsbury High School is located in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, which is just north of the city of Philadelphia. Over the years, the band has had the honor of performing at all 4 of the world's Disneyland. Let's give a listen.
Here come the flute players. There she is. Oh, her sister just went by along with some saxophone players, and we might have to give Talia another opportunity to see her a little farther down the road. Talia has a brain tumor. This is her and her family's first trip to Hawaii as a part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation's granting of her wish to see her sister march with her Pensbury Marching Band from Pennsylvania in the parade. Pretty exciting?
Yeah.
Miss West Oahu Rebecca Stewart. Rebecca recently graduated with a master's degree in teaching from Willamette University. Her career ambition is to become a middle school principal as well as a motivational speaker advocating greater cooperation between parents and teachers. She was one of the Miss Hawaii contestants last night.
Congratulations. This morning, 30 performers from the Polynesian Cultural Center represent 7 island nations of the Pacific: Fiji, Tonga, Samoa, Hawaii, Tahiti, New Zealand, and Marquesas. The Polynesian Cultural Center is a unique treasure created to share with the world the cultures, diversity, and spirit of the nations of Polynesia, which makes this year even more special as the center celebrates its 35th anniversary with ongoing activities and events, and is very proud to have the opportunity to participate in the Kamehameha celebration floral parade.
They were spectacular.
First time, yeah?
Yes, it is. But weren't they spectacular last night?
Oh, they were awesome.
I'm sorry. And as our friends from Laie come down Punchbowl Street, we're going to take a break and be back with more of the parade right after this.
It's time to buy a new car. You want selection, you want service, and you want savings. That's why this is the time to see Budget Car Sales. Budget is closing out 1997 model fleet and special purchase vehicles at huge savings. Most of these vehicles still have manufacturer's warranty remaining. So what's the difference between Budget and a new car? Just a few thousand miles and many thousands of dollars in savings. Why pay the difference if you can't tell the difference? Pocket the savings yourself during the model year closeout at Budget Car Sales, Lagoon Drive by the airport.
Let's go to Kauai.
We are going to Maui.
The big island?
Maui.
Now that you can get Hawaiian Airlines inter-island coupons at over 140 Banco Bank machines, you can pretty much go to your favorite island whenever you like.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, you can't park that thing here.
Hawaiian Airlines.
And welcome back to the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade.
Things are really getting cooking out
They
here.
sure are. Our friends from the Polynesian Cultural Center all the way up in Laie.
I'd say they win the award for the most enthusiastic unit at the parade today.
And, you know, we saw many of them during the Miss Universe pageant that happened in May. A lot of them were part of the celebration, and they look wonderful. Do a great job, as always. Kiahi?
As president of the Oahu District Council, the first car holds Mr. Ike Ka'aihue.
Ike.
Oh, Ike.
Yeah.
I looked
No,
at
just
me.
Ike.
Ike, okay. Mr. Ka'aihue is of pure Hawaiian descent and hails from the island of Hawaii. In this, his final year as president, he would like to say mahalo to the officers of Oahu Council, as well as the presidents and members of each club for a most gratifying 4 years. Following his car is his first vice president, Mr. Wayne Kaho'one Panoke. And in the third car, second vice president, Ms. Pi'ikea. Help me with this one, Kiahi. Tumstick.
A name that stumped even you folks, huh?
Ah.
Now give us Hawaiian.
Yeah,
but not
easy.
that kind. I love this chakalak. Don't let my husband see it.
Now here's the float featuring fruit that is special to our state.
She's also pounding poi.
She's pounding poi.
A warm aloha to the Oahu District Council of the Association of Hawaiian Civic Clubs. The association has always strived to look out for the health and the well-being of its members by providing free health screenings at its annual conventions, a practice started by former Associate President Dr. Hi'ilani Mills and Benson Lee Sr. The Oahu Council has chosen to honor this theme by portraying 3 themes of healthy living. Boy, my tongue's falling off.
Pa'u Unit, Island of Oahu. Paige Lowell Ka'anehe, Princess Leina Aipa. Attendants, Ona Fox, Lani Hawkins, and Naomi Sakata. Escorts are Jeffrey Joseph and Jacob Magaro. Princess Leina Billy Aipa has 5 children and 6 grandchildren, is employed by an airline caterer, presently as a business representative of a local union. The strands of Ilima, strung in the ku'i fashion, is shouldered with a spray of birds of paradise that reflect the free spirit of their aloha for the people of Hawaii. The Queen's horse sleigh is done in the ku'i pa'a fashion with foliage from the islands of Hawaii, Molokai, and Oahu.
And you'll see behind this Pa'u unit, they've even decorated the wagon with the pooper scoopers in it in the back.
Where the leis are just so beautiful. They're just colorful, and
Just
of course
amazing.
the orange is for Oahu.
Hi.
Now here along the parade route, we have spotted someone who lives here with us here in Hawaii, but hasn't been here for long and isn't going to get to stay much longer. Stacy?
Yeah.
And you're from?
Missouri.
Missouri. Tell us a little bit about how this parade varies from what you've seen on the mainland for you.
It's festive, it's warm, the culture is so unique, and we just enjoy the strong family atmosphere. It's truly the Aloha State.
Will this be one of the things you miss when you have to leave, and when will you have to go?
Well, early next summer, and we will really miss everything about the island and all the warm and just loving people that we've been so welcome to be around. It's been nice.
And do the children understand about the culture, or are they too young?
Like the hula. Yeah.
All right, great. We're going to have much more from the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Day Parade coming back right after this.
There's something special about Hawaii people. We're fun-loving, hardworking, and we expect honest answers to our questions. I'm John Yamane. Levitt, Yamane & Solder is a local law firm that helps consumers and those who've been injured. People like your neighbors, your friends, your co-workers. Injuries can happen anytime to anyone, and we'll always be here should you need our help. At Levitt, Yamane & Solder, you'll get answers to your questions and personal attention to your needs. Remember, we're here for you.
Your neighborhood City Mill
makes Father's Day gift giving easy with a 16-pocket tool tote for $15.98. Fill it with the latest in tools. The quick adjustable plier, $16.98 for a 2-piece set, or a 34-piece ratchet screwdriver set for $8.98. Or make it easy with a City Mill gift certificate, always a favorite for Dad.
City Mill makes it easy, so easy to get the job done.
And welcome to the 82nd King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade, coming to you, beautiful but overcast skies here in Honolulu, Hawaii.
The lovely women of Naipo Namea Hula, under the direction of Kumuhula Lena Ala Naipo Akamine, grace these 7 vehicles doing various hula noho, some of Hawaii's favorite songs like Kana Ia Upuni and Eia Ali'i. I think they're sort of being overwhelmed by a band, though, eh? Lauhala mats grace the hood of each convertible from the Hawaiian Gardens of Ohana, and a little kokua from friends at Alakai Floral Creation Company. Beautiful floral arrangements featuring halakonia, bird of paradise, pink and red ginger, as well as laua'i and many other various flowers. The musician's car has a music stand made from the bark of the papaya tree, and a hula implement and the Hawaiian flag have been weaved into the arrangements. Now, Naipo Namea Hula will be in our King Kamehameha Hula competition this year.
And that's just coming up in a couple weeks?
On the 26th and the 27th?
Oh, my birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I always look forward to coming to Kamehameha competition because it's my birthday.
Oh, wow. Had we known, we would have been singing happy birthday.
Oh, no.
But we'll have your chanters.
Okay.
Keahi and Keali'i, one of the really important things about the festivities today are that we pay the proper honor and tribute to the king that we're honoring. Can you tell us a little bit about Kamehameha and his ruling of the island?
Well, it took him about 20 years to unite the islands, and of course, you had to travel by canoe to each island and to conquer them, except Kauai and Ni'ihau, which turned themselves over to him. But he ruled in peace from the time he acquired the islands and united them and until he died.
We also understand that Kamehameha was not his original name.
He was called many things. Haia, the lonely warrior.
And that he was a contemporary of George Washington. May have met Captain Cook in Kealakekua Bay, recognized the value of the white man's firearms, and he got a hold of some. But the king was very fair, and he enacted laws to protect both chiefs and the commoners.
The 25th Infantry Division Band has a long, prestigious history and is the most highly decorated live band in the U.S. Army. The band was constituted in October of 1943 in the United States Army, and the 25th Infantry Division Band. On January 1st of 44, this organization was activated in New Zealand.
Of course, the military here in Hawaii plays a very, very active role, a very big role, of course, with the defense of not only this island, but all of the Pacific. We have many, many military units participating in today's parade. That was just the United States Army. Of course, the Marines, the Navy, and the Air Force will be along a little bit later. Kim's joining me now.
And we were talking a little bit about the king a moment ago, and I checked my translation, and Keahi can tell me if I'm correct on this, that Kamehameha actually means the lonely one. Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
Yes. And how did that come to be?
Well, you want to tell him that actually Kamehameha was taken at birth, and he was Well, I guess you get secreted in a valley and trained in the arts of war.
And so he became known as the Lonely One because of that. Played a vital, vital role in the history and the legacy of what Hawaii is, and we're happy to be out here honoring him today with this parade. Having a great time. How about you, Russ?
Hey, the sun is peeking through some of those clouds. I would say it's about, it's about 90 degrees out here now, but it's about...
And the wind is blowing...
everywhere.
Yeah, blowing everywhere, but perfect breeze for us. We have a little bit of a lull here in the parade. Folks are sort of backing up, waiting to come down Punch Bowl Street, and we'll be back with more of the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Day Parade right after this break.
Stay with us.
The time is now. The place is Schumann Carriage. The car is the all-wheel drive Subaru Legacy Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon, and the only repeat winner of MotorWeek TV's Driver's Choice Award. More proof that if you're looking for a little adventure, you'll find it in the Outback. Test drive a Subaru Legacy Outback today.
Now is the time. This is the place. Schumann Carriage.
Meet Hal. He flies Hawaiian Airlines to the mainland, and with one round trip, Hal earns enough Hawaiian miles to get one free inter-island flight. Hal's twin brother Al flies a different airline that doesn't go to the mainland. Hal. Al. Hal. Al. Hal. Al. Hal. Al. Oh, look, there's Al waving Hal a fond aloha. Hawaiian Airlines, wings of the islands.
Welcome back to the parade. We are here on Punch Bowl Street. The parade is about, maybe halfway through right now. You see the next float coming down the road from Papakolea.
Hey, Papakolea, Hawaiian homestead up there in the Punch Bowl area.
Keahi, Keali'i.
We welcome back after a 21-year absence Kula no Kapo'i Hawaii from the Papakolea community. This special community association represents the beneficiaries and lessees of the Papakolea Hawaiian homestead land. The theme this year is Aloha Kekahi Kekahi, love one another, which represents the love that the Papakolea community has fostered in their keiki as well as cherished in their kupuna. Their float represents the Pu'uovaina Bridge built in 1936. It is the gateway to the community where love, wisdom, and faith of the kupuna nurtures the growth and education and improves the health of Papakolea. The float has over 10,000 flowers gathered from the islands of Oahu, Maui, and Hawaii. Anthuriums, varied species of heliconia, protea, birds of paradise, wood roses, danda orchids, carnations, torch ginger, tuberose, and countless other flowers, as well as royal palms, uki grass, lawa'e, and monstera.
And we understand that Auntie Genoa Keawe is on the float this morning.
10,000 flowers. They must be up for days preparing that. How do they keep all those flowers fresh, Kaylee?
Lots of spray bottles.
Plenty water.
I'm walking over to where the float is and see if Auntie Genoa is indeed on the float. It's a lot of flowers, like you said, 10,000. Beautiful.
You know, the float is being led by the Opio Papakolea, and entertaining is some of Papakolea's finest, and of course, Auntie Genoa Keawe, Kaniala Kalekini, Eric Keawe, and Arthur Hewlett, William Terry.
Also on the float is the ambassador of Aloha, many, many years at the Kahala Hilton, Daddy Kalekini.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hawaiian hostess, Papakolea.
Mr. Aloha himself.
Also used to live up in Papakolea. He's from the Papakolea area. Yeah, there's Auntie Genoa. She's over she's on the far side.
You know, this float is very reminiscent of the 1950s when all the halau had a float and they got on and they danced. It's beautiful to see it again.
I'm sorry, anything that Auntie Genoa is on is reminiscent of old style, grace. Oh.
But Kamali'i, Kupuna, everybody on this float.
Keahi, how has the parade changed in the 26 years that you've been involved?
It's changed a great deal from having no floats at all to finally having some beautiful floats like this, and I'm so happy to see it back.
And the good thing about it is you've covered it for 26 years, and you've been a part of it, and you see some of the same faces year after year.
Oh,
after
definitely,
year.
definitely, especially in our Pa'u section. Banner page, Cody Saleh, Princess Miley Saleh. Attendants, Claire Nohe, Valerie Crawford, and Christina Bressler. Escorts, John Crawford and Herbert DeMello. Miley is married to Randall Saleh, and they have 3 children. They are proud owners of a small business and 3 horses. Miley is employed at Kaiser Permanente as a medical receptionist. Their leis are of purple status, bougainvillea, corn husk, wood rose, lauhala roses, yellow straw flowers, pine needles, sea grapes, crotons, crown flower, purple bozos, or mokihana, and tea leaf. The vili and hakule making techniques have been used to create these beautiful leis. Yeehaw! The colors are sensational.
Oh, beautiful. Miss North Shore is Monica Vasquez. Monica is a Hawaii Pacific University graduate class of 98. She has recorded a CD single entitled Miracle in 1995. Her career ambition is to be a successful broadcast journalist or entertainer. She currently works as a guest service agent at the Aston Waikiki Beachside Hotel and was a lead female vocalist with Rolando Sanchez in Salsa, Hawaii. Miss Hawaii contestant from last night also.
Right. We have all of them in the parade today. Welcome for the first time into the King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade, the Basic High School Marine Corps ROTC drill team, totaling approximately 50 members. The drill team hails from Henderson, Nevada. They are the current reigning Nevada champions for the past 11 years, and during the past school year earned national champion status at the U.S. Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is unique in the ROTC units to have a Marine. We have Air Force, we have Navy here, and we also have Army, but I don't believe we have an ROTC Marine unit.
Well, most of the ROTC units in the Navy, that's where that's what they usually come from, is the Navy. Of course, the Marine Corps is a department of the Navy, and you're right. You never hardly see a Marine Corps ROTC program because they're with the Navy usually, but they look sharp. Semper Fi, always faithful.
And this first group are all women.
As the Marine Corps band behind them plays the Marine Corps hymn, you just watched the ROTC drill team.
The Marine Forces Pacific Band, stationed at Marine Corps Base Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii, joins us today under the direction of Band Officer, Chief Warrant Officer 3, Robert G. Farmer, and Drum Major Gunnery Sergeant Richard V. Bean, Jr. One of the oldest active-duty Marine field bands, the Marine Forces Pacific Band traces its origins back to the 1920s. Let's take a listen to them.
island of Oahu is Michelle Kaplan. Michelle is a sophomore at the University of Hawaii, West Hawaii campus, and is majoring in business and marketing. Her career ambition is to become a director of sales and marketing at a Hawaii-based company perpetuating the Hawaiian culture. She was recently cast in Bo Derek's Body Double as Bo Derek's Body Double.
Wow.
In which the television pilot, Wind on the Water, which will be shooting here in the islands.
Oh, I like this next one. The Poi Company, with their theme Poi to the World. The Poi Company is looking to take Hawaii's unique staple and take it to a whole new level. They are Hawaii's third largest poi manufacturer, producing both retail and wholesale poi under the Poi Company.
Now, one of the things that you'll notice as the parade continues is that Russ and I and Keahi and Kealili have more and more lei on as the parade progresses. That's part of what Hawaii is about, sharing the flowers, and it's something that we want to do with Talia before she leaves to go back to Pennsylvania. This is a special lei for you from all of us in Hawaii to say welcome. Can I give you a kiss? This is an orchid lei. Are you enjoying yourself? Will you come back and see us in Hawaii again sometime?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, thanks, Talia. Aloha. Can you give us an aloha?
Aloha.
Okay, thank you.
The island of Molokai, banner page Marek Dudwa, Princesses Veronica and Liliuokalani Young, attendants Janelle Iwana, Kahali Dudwa, and Dagmar Dudwa. Escorts are Benchar and Marcelius Dudwa. Princess Liliuokalani is married to Kaulana Young and is the mother of 5 daughters and has 2 granddaughters. She enjoys family gatherings at the ocean. She's a member of the Grace Christian Chapel in Kaneohe and is employed in the Waikiki Banyan. Their leis are a'ali'i, kukui nuts and leaves, pala'aplai, shrimp tail, corrugated money tree, heliconia, tea leaves, evergreen, wood roses, lauhala, laua'i, moa, bird of paradise, and Norfolk pine leaves.
And didn't you invite them to this parade for the first time this year?
Yes.
Keahi? And we have some video we'll get to a little later of them preparing for that as well.
Okay, we'll get back with more of the parade from beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii, in just a moment.
And Sizzler knows it takes great people to make great food. Sizzler thanks our suppliers for their commitment to Sizzler's famous quality and service. For our customers, Sizzler's giving away fabulous prizes. Visit any Sizzler restaurant and enter to win. And for a great lunch, try any one of these 7 bigger, better burger plates for only $5.99.
Beat Sizzler, you should. You never had it so good.
We keep Hawaii green with waving fields of sugarcane. We grow the finest coffee on Kauai and sweeten it too. We steer ships at sea and load containers on wheels. We build communities of people. We are a family of companies and a company of families. Alexander and Baldwin, serving Hawaii since 1870.
The United States Air Force 15th Transportation Squadron from Hickam Air Force Base. Representing the United States Air Force is the 15th Transportation Squadron. The squadron is responsible for maintaining and operating a fleet of nearly 700 vehicles 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in support of air crews. Base shuttle services and logistics, the unit conducts mobility training for all of Hawaii's air-based Air Force organizations.
And you see somebody waving a little faster and harder than the rest. That's because she's Miss Kona Coffee, so she's jazzed out here today. It's the first time I've seen a haku and a crown incorporated into the same look.
Miss Kona Coffee is Lisa Lehua Taylor. Lisa is a talented singer, having been chosen as state grand champion at Hawaii Stars. She is currently attending the University of Hawaii at Hilo on a scholarship from her pageant experiences. Oh, here they come.
The Kamehameha School's Warrior Marching Band and Color Guard has performed in worldwide critical acclaim and recognition. Comprised of 200 students from grades 9 through 12, the band is under the directorship of John Riggle, assisted by director Aristotle Santa Cruz.
Kamehameha School's Bishop Estate Trolleys. As the welcoming banner explains, this year the splendidly decorated trolleys are filled with Kamehameha's newest alumni class, the class of 1998 and their families. These fine examples of Hawaii's legacy are displaying banners proudly announcing the colleges they will be attending in the fall. Trolleys banners display 8 different Olelo no Eau, or wise sayings, in both Hawaiian and in English. Each trolley is decorated in 2 island colors, and from each trolley, listen to the melodic voices as they kanikapila for your enjoyment.
But they're not kanikapila too much, eh?
Yeah,
Or yelling.
The first trolley was decorated in red for the island of Hawaii and pink for the island of Maui. Trolley number 2 is decked out in purple for the island of Kauai and yellow for the island of Oahu.
I've lost my partner. It looks like he's aboard a trolley.
Oh, no, it must be his class.
Class of 1998? No, I think about 20 years later. Actually, here on the trolley, they are singing Imua Kamehameha, which is the fight song for this wonderful school up on Kapalama Heights. Hey-oh, oh, Kamehameha, all right, Imua!
Hey, Russell, you still remember it, huh?
I still remember it after all these years. Imua Kamehameha.
The vibrant green of Molokai and the orange of Lanai adorn the 3rd trolley, while last but not least, the 4th trolley reflects the gray and white of Koho'olave and of Ni'ihau. Imua Kamehameha.
Alicia Lopez is Miss Island Paradise. She is a junior at the University of Hawaii, majoring in elementary education. She hopes to achieve a dual certificate in elementary education and special education so she can focus on helping children with special needs as their teacher. Now, we had 2 girls in that car, so another one has joined up with her.
Now, joining us from the windward side is Halauhula Unapuna Heleonapua. Under the direction of Kumuhula Rich Kudrina, the halau has been teaching since July of 1993, with members ranging in age from 6 to 73 years old. This halau believes that there truly is no age barriers when it comes to hula, as long as you love dancing. These 25 to 30 dancers range from the Keiki women, gracious ladies, kupuna, and kane classes. They are adorned with the classic hula dancer's flower, the plumeria, and are serenaded by the group Kanae, featuring Hoku Zuremeister, Kalanai Onkai, and Ioane Burns. And they do the song for us, He Hawaiiao, which means I am indeed Hawaiian.
Oh, this is absolutely beautiful, all the colors. And see, having the hula on the float, that's needed. We just have to have that on the float.
Yes.
Now, the next unit coming up behind is the Pa'u unit from Lanai. In the judging of these units, when will they know which unit has won and what awards they receive? Will it be at the end of the parade?
It'll be at Queen Kapi'olani Park following the parade about 2:30 or 3 o'clock.
And the reigning winners will receive some sort of award, or how does that work?
Yes, we recognize all of them. And they get trophies, they get bowls, they get plaques, all kinds of things.
Wonderful. So folks that are watching us on TV can come down to the park for the festivities after the parade.
Well, yes, we're having a folk life festival down there, so we invite them to come down.
Wonderful.
Pa'u unit, Island of Lanai. Banner page, Kalani Kep. Princess Beverly, Kathy Kaiulani Lee. Attendants Anna Shar, Stephanie Beck, and Michelle Lindsay. Escorts are Warren Sugano and Theo Rodin. Princess Beverly Kathy Lee is a system database analyst with GT Hawaiian Tel. She has been employed by GT for 23 years. She is a member of Halau Hula o Maiki and Ahahui Kaiulani. She enjoys golfing, bowling, dancing hula, and spending time with her grandson and her 2 children. The unit's lei are made of pincushion protea, bird of paradise, orange carnations, yellow-orange straw flowers, orange bougainvillea, daisy mums, yellow statice, kaunaoa, akulikuli, hala, leather fern, and red tea leaf. And they're made in the vili and haku style of lei making. You know, and when you make lei for, you know, your horses, it's hard work.
It's a lot different than the one you're making for your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, the air smells so good out here. So many flowers all around, and we're not anywhere near done with the parade yet. We still have about 20 more units to go, so stay with us.
We'll be back with more sights and sounds of the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade right after this commercial break.
The 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade is made possible in part by the State of Hawaii, Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism.
Hawaii has many special places. To the Hawaiians of old, they were called Vahipana. Over 130 years ago, King Kamehameha IV and his Queen Emma planned a very special place for future generations. Over the decades, it has grown with our islands. Today, Queens is Hawaii's largest and most comprehensive medical center. The Queens Medical Center, serving 6 generations of island families.
It's so nice to see familiar faces out in the crowd. It's so nice to see friends of mine enjoying themselves. Everybody get happy. We can work it out. We are friends, friends, friends. We are friends.
And welcome back to the parade.
What a wonderful assignment we've had today.
I'm telling you, just talking up and down the street here with folks just on the street, they're just loving it. If you're not down here, the parade is still going on. It's winding its way down Ala Moana and then Kalakaua Avenue and on to Kapiolani Park. So if you missed this part of it, you can still catch the parade as it winds down through Waikiki.
And back to our wonderful commentators, Kali'i and Keahi.
Elena Rubin is a Miss Garden Isle. She's a graduate of Kapa'a High School and hopes to obtain a PhD from Harvard and practice as a child advocacy attorney. She currently works as a photography assistant with Portraits Hawaii at the Cafe Luna and at Piatti, I guess that's what it's called. She's the youngest contestant in the contest today.
The King Kamehameha celebration welcomes Matsuri in Hawaii Pan-Pacific Festival this morning. Joining our celebration for the very first time, the King Kamehameha celebration Chairman Leighton Seo and the Matsuri Hawaii Pan-Pacific and Hawaii President Dr. Albert H. Miyasato have just signed a friendship agreement between the sister festivals.
And
yes?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this must be the smallest halau in the smallest car I've seen in the parade all day. I'm going to join you over here. Can you tell us a little bit about this vehicle you're in today?
We've made out of 2 mopeds.
Out of 2 mopeds?
Yes, and I did it in my backyard.
Oh, my goodness. Do you have a name for this car?
No, we figure on calling it Spectrum Silver because of our age.
So both of you are balanced on 2 seats in there?
Right. Thank you.
Wonderful. And which halau are you
with the Pio Koala.
And are you joining us from another island today? Or?
No, we're from here. We dance at the Bishop Museum.
Aloha.
Na'opio o Ko'olau. Under the direction of Kumuhula Michael De La Cruz, we welcome for the first time to the Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade, Na'opio o Ko'olau. This halau is well known for its participation in hula competitions, and their kupuna wahine dancers always embody the grace and vibrance of the hula. Mahalo for joining us here and showing us the spirit of our theme, Malama Olokino ko Hawaii.
Look at the beautiful keiki on this float.
Let me enter the scene and greet all of you. Yora Kato. Okay, girls, get your hands out. Here we go. Yora Kato.
Yeah, as we look down the street, we see the Princess of Niihau, the page riding up. I wanted to ask you about the colors of the different islands. Are they representative of the different islands, the colors?
Well, actually, the color assignments were made for a May Day pageant suggested by the poet Don Blanding. And so we have adopted all of that. It was adopted by the legislature in the 1930s, and so we honor that in our parades each year.
So the different colors that we see of the different islands, that's like their official color of that island.
Banner page Melvin Quidmato, Princess Blossom Suarez, Attendant Cheryl Quidmato, Stacy Ferreira, and Michelle Zurich. Conrad Charman and Colson Kane are the escorts. Princess Kamehameha Lani is a proud mother of 2 daughters, 1 son, and is also a grandmother. This is her 4th year riding in the Pa'u unit, and her 1st year as princess. Their leis are made of koa pods, wood roses, wood rose pods, croton, crown flowers, dried plumeria, maroon tea leaves, uki grass, foxtails, ni'ihau, and various types of shells, koa seed leis, pikaki, brown, and anthurium, and white bird of paradise.
Beautiful, all the way from Ni'ihau.
Well, actually, they don't come from Ni'ihau.
Oh, no. I mean,
represent Ni'ihau.
I'm talking about what they represent.
We can make believe. Coming up is a Lay Day Queen and Court. Following the Lay Queen is a court 2 lovely ladies, princesses. Is there such a word? Princesses.
And she has a crown of pikake, it looks like.
Our Uilani Fantes and Kelly Chillingsworth Girlho. Uilani has been dancing hula from a young age and credits all her various kumu hula who have enriched her life. She has studied under kumu such as Uncle George Holokai, Auntie Myrtle Beamer, Auntie Myrtle, Auntie Nona Beamer, Kalamai, Chinky Mohoy, Kiahi Chang, and currently Kimo Alama Keolana.
And we'll have more of the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade right after these messages. Stay with us.
Hawaiian Airlines is proud to be a sponsor of the King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade. It's all part of our commitment to further and expand awareness of the Hawaiian culture.
Let's go to Kauai. We are going to Maui.
The big island?
Maui.
Now that you can get Hawaiian Airlines inter-island coupons at over 140 Banco bank machines, you can pretty much go to your favorite island whenever you like.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, you can't park that thing here.
Hawaiian Airlines.
When it's time to buy a new car, you want selection, you want service, and you want savings. That's why this is the time to see Budget Car Sales. Budget is closing out 1997 model fleet and special purchase vehicles at huge savings. Most of these vehicles still have manufacturer's warranty remaining. So what's the difference between Budget and a new car? Just a few thousand miles and many thousands of dollars in savings. Why pay the difference if you can't tell the difference? Pocket the savings yourself during the model year closeout at Budget Car Sales, Lagoon Drive by the airport.
Welcome back to the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Day Parade. We have about 10 to 15 more units still to watch in the parade. Coming up, Hawaiian Airlines.
Well, we sort of have to rearrange the script because it's sort of coming in their own order. But we have a Hawaiian Airlines aircraft balloon floating on clouds of balloons being pulled by employees.
Well, I hope the plane don't actually fly that way.
No.
Okay, good.
But today, the ground service mechanic Nielsen Murakami has a special task of driving the Hawaiian Airlines Employee of the Year, DC-9 pilot Captain Jameson Chung.
And Hawaiian Airlines, of course, a big sponsor and supporter of the parade.
Oh, here they go. They're spinning the plane.
This is the way they take off. They get it wound up real tight, then they let it go.
Well, that rubber band is nice and tight, huh?
Much mahalo to Hawaiian Airlines for participating this year.
Now, they have another entity as part of their unit, and it's called the Ukulele Band. The ukulele band may be in the back of the umbrella corps.
A lot of red umbrellas coming.
A lot of red umbrellas coming down.
Of course, they didn't need it for the rain because they're...
No, but it's great for the sun.
For the sun, because that sun is coming down hard.
Maybe we can borrow one.
Yes. You think this umbrella group might be a drill team or something?
They are.
They are a drill team.
They are.
And a smart one at that.
Here's our their employee of the year, Captain James Chin.
Aloha.
He said aloha and mahalo, but fly Hawaii.
That's why he's employee of the year.
Gilly!
Love your music.
Mahalo.
What's unique about this parade? Everybody yells back and forth. How you?
Yeah,
aloha.
yeah. Long time no see. How's mama?
Well, now they've closed the umbrellas.
I think they're working on the routine before they get to the cameras. You know, they probably dreamt it up this morning. We're going to go down here and find out what's holding them up.
Maybe with all these umbrellas open, we'll get a little sprinkling of rain. We could use that. Some positive thinking here for some showers.
This group is a group of 40 young at heart employees and their families wanted a fun way to be a part of the parade. They perform for you today, accompanied by the ukulele ohana to Hilo March.
Oh, now I get it. The umbrella, Hilo, rain.
Hilo, rain.
Okay.
Except there's a drought in Hilo.
Okay.
Are the umbrellas part of the routine or just to keep you from getting too hot out here today?
I think for both reasons, but we're having fun.
Right.
No, they're pushing the umbrella sales.
Oh, okay.
At the Hawaiian Airlines store.
Here goes the routine.
Here comes the routine.
Is this the first time you've seen a drill team with umbrellas at the parade?
No, actually, we had First Hawaiian Bank's umbrella drill team one year, but this is the first for Hawaiian Air. Followed by their ukulele band.
And the ukulele band is on baggage carriers. That brings your bags from the plane all the way to the... Mahalo. Aloha. Every time I'm saying mahalo, they're saying aloha, Hawaiian.
And they're also decorated with different colored kahili from each island.
Oh, yay! We got an umbrella! Thank you, Debbie. We needed this. Debbie Nakanilua from Hawaiian Air is giving us umbrellas.
Oh,
yay!
mahalo.
Yay! She just knew the sun was coming down.
Mahalo nui.
Those Hawaiian Airlines employees must have taken a class in marketing before the parade, I think.
Brian Sabog, Charmaine Darcel Calais Naniona Lani Silva, Teresa Parkai, Michelle Kabatu, and Roxanne Gonzalez form the attendants, and escorts are Leon Barcinas and Ted Hamura. Princess Charmaine has 2 daughters, and she is with Hawaiian Air. This entire group is from Hawaiian Air. They're all employees. She is a representative agent of Hawaiian Air and enjoys sports, reading, baking, and quality time with her grandson. She is also a wedding coordinator planner for Kenui Aloha, the Mele Mele Plantation. This entire unit is made up, as I said, of Hawaiian Airlines employees. Their leis are made up of blue and purple status, white straw, hydrangea, silverleaf protea, Job's tears, Dusty Miller, Hina Hina, white bird of paradise, and palaflai. the leis are done in the haku style of lei making, and the horse leis are made in the vili style.
And I can say with some conviction, they are not from the island of Kaho'olawe.
You got that.
Coming up, we have more Miss Hawaii contestants. Noella Kaleho, or Kayeho, I hope I'm saying that correct, is Miss Oahu. Noella is a sophomore at Brigham Young University, Hawaii, studying English secondary education. She currently works as a layout designer and office assistant at Kealaka'i newspaper, as well as being a professional hula dancer. She wants to someday be a successful teacher and a motivational speaker. Oh, hello, Mike.
Island Beauty Productions has been in existence for 10 years and is owned by a West Oahu husband and wife team of Savai and Tammy Eselu. All of the title holders you see here today will be advancing on to various national scholarship competitions in Las Vegas this month. We first have the young Miss Hawaii Island Beauty, Kehaulani Christian, followed by Jana Sagadraka, Miss Hawaiian Island Beauty, Teen Hawaiian Island Beauty, Sherry Ann Kabisan, Miss Teen Beauty of the Islands, Ashley Watson, and your Miss Beauty of the Islands, Heather Pereira. The vehicles are decorated with hakule, consisting of heliconia, bird of paradise, red torch ginger, baby's breath lawai ferns, pink and red and green tea leaves, the mock orange, and on the hoods of the vehicles are a set of hula implements. Well, actually, they're not there.
All right, as we see Little Miss Hawaiian Island Beauty pass, we bring you back to what's left of the parade, about 10 units or so. Stay with us. We'll be back.
The 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Celebration Floral Parade is brought to you by Hawaii, the Islands of Aloha. For a free travel planner, call 1-800-GO-HAWAII.
Legend tells us each Hawaiian island was a child of the gods, born of fire, and nurtured in the spirit of aloha. The first was Kauai. Then came Oahu. Maui magically appeared. Then Molokai. Quietly came Lanai. And finally the Big Island, still growing. Of aloha.
And I mentioned that we had several more units left, but they went out of order, and we are actually seeing the end of the parade now, coming down Punchbowl Street, heading on their way to Kapiolani.
You know why we know it's the end is because we see the street cleaners. All the way in the back.
And the traffic behind waiting to finally make it down the road, delayed by the parade.
Let's send it back to Keahi and Keali'i.
The Unity House and Pauahi Recreational Center Line Dance Marching Group is comprised of seniors, but not exclusively, of 20 who have been dancing together for some time and have put line dance routines fittingly to Hawaiian music, appropriate for the commemorating the King Kamehameha celebration.
Okay, our final entry is Dependable Hawaiian Express, commonly referred to as DHX, is joining us today with this unique 1938 International D30 flatbed truck. This is a 10-4 magazine cover truck, and it was purchased by DX President. And it's the first time entry in our parade. Well, that is the last unit in our parade, Keali'i, except we have our city and county workers and the street sweepers following us. Should we let this down here?
Okay, well, thank you very much, both of you, for keeping us in line and making sure that we keep everything correct today. We've enjoyed doing the parade with you, and we want to thank everyone who watched us today live for the 82nd Annual King Kamehameha Day Celebration Floral Parade.
We had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too.
Yes.
On behalf of all of us here at KGMB Television, we'd like to say mahalo nui loa, and we'll see you again next year for the 1999,
Aloha.
the 83rd Annual.
Aloha, Kelly.
Aloha.
Aloha no, ahuyo.